way to do advertisement in Telegram. Uh, First of all, so let me quickly cover some basics about ourselves and our findings in Telegram. So OpenAD protocol is the first permissionless ad network. The difference between us and the traditional ad network is advertising is all of a data business. So whoever has the most sophisticated user data can run the business better than their competitors. There are large juggernauts like Google Ads, like Tencent Ads. They build up their data monopoly from top to bottom. They have Google Search, YouTube, and many other scenarios that can collect user data and connect them internally. So they know user, even sometimes we joke about it, like more than the user know themselves. We, OpenAD, are a decentralized Google network, basically. So we are trying to build up our data monopoly from the bottom up. So by sharing the user deserved value during the advertising progress, we are asking users permission to get their authorization on their social, on their wallet address, to basically get a understanding of the user from the community level. And by doing that, we are sharing the deserved value a user deserve during the advertising progress. So in that way, we are also be able to build up our data monopoly from the bottom up. So that's the major difference between us and all the other internet-based ad platform. Along the way, since we have to, distribute our revenue or our revenue share to users, so we also need to publish all the user behavior and the user advertising progress on chain. That also means we can bring millions of transactions every day to Town Network and connect them more organically with the user activity on Telegram. Also, to the advertiser and publishers side, by doing that, all of the progress data is transparent on the blockchain network. So that also solves the problem of black box operating, volume washing in traditional advertising protocol networks, because in traditional ones, you don't get information on the other side. So there is a lot of the maybe, for example, the price difference, the volume washing happening in the network. So that's why we at OpenAD, we target at real results, real user growth, and real data. And that's why also how we are trying to achieve that. So far, OpenAD, we have covered over 300 million users have run through our systems. We have over 15, actually it's a little close to 2,000 partners in our network. Our daily active user is 30 million to 50 million right now, last week on average. So these are like our attractions so far. These are the basic introduction of advertising, because in internet, basically, advertising covers about 70% of a AM system's revenue. So advertising is more like a foundation of the ecosystem. And these are not important. Here, yes, some background of our current network. Majority of the publishers in our network today are game-related projects. Also, the other 5% of them are wallet or tool-related projects like taxi services, OTA services, wallet services, and others like exchanges and anything. And there is interesting finding or insights during recent finding. There we have seen two clear migration into the system. Number one is the migration from basic tap projects. Some of the projects they fade out with the time passing by into real games, like with real gameplay logic. The others is we actually see a increase in utility projects like e-commerce, like OTA services, wallet, cab services, air ticket services, things like that. So today, the distribution of our user allocation, majority of our user are from Asian community, especially in Southeast Asia and the China area, I would say. And part of that, part of the second largest market for us is the European market, and the third one is American markets. So an ad network like us is more like a infrastructure for the ecosystem. So the basic logic is we connect both the volume owner as publisher, who's selling their volume to help them with the monetization, as well as the advertiser who's paying money to get attraction and get user growth. So the advertiser publish their requirement, their ad material into our system, and we pass along those ad material to the publisher through our SDK, and the user traffic automatically get from the publisher to the advertiser. That's the whole progress of the ad exchange business. So for the publisher, like what we can bring on the table is the instant monetization and high earnings of their volume. And secondly, it's more like it's a more sustainable growth and ecosystem impact for their game or their projects by themselves. And it is more easy to convince the user. For example, if you are a short video project, it is more easy to convince your user or your audience to see an ad compared to pay the money in the game. So we offer a extra channel for the monetization of users' attention for the publishers. And also for the advertisers, I think the ability as a channel to get growth is on the table, obviously, but this is a part we wanted to cover a little bit in depth. So advertising is more like just share the ad material and pay the money and then wait for the result. So for advertising, there's a lot of things we have to deal with. The polishing of your ad material, the matching of your product and the publishing channel, the matching of your existing or your targeting audience with the channel's audience, and the ways, the time period that we should publish your advertisement through the to different audience. So advertising is much more than just paying the money and wait for the result. A frequent feedback we get from the most of our, or at least some of our clients is they were hoping, for example, if they invested like $1,000 and if they can get like a $1,000 in return or even $500 in return, they will continue the publishing or the advertisement business by themselves. But what I want to bring on the table is advertisement is more than uh, just paying the money. We need to talk with the strategy. We need to talk with the polish of the ad material and the stuff. So that's also what we offer by OpenAD on the table. So instead of just offering a technical ad exchange solution, we also help projects to polish and to make up their advertising strategy. So what I mean by that is even though, for example, the first $1,000 you spend doesn't have a good ROI, by by and with our support gradually, we can convert the ROI, increase the CTR and the stuff, and finally get a better ROI for our clients. That's the major difference for and also a operation services we bring on the table. Here is some quick introduction about our ad format and basically how we get the volume through our publisher. We offer three format of ad format. Number one is the banner format. For banner format, it looks like a static banner or even a moving GIF in our publisher's game. The location of the banner varies depends on the publisher's decision. The advantage of banner format is it captures more organic users for advertiser because normally a banner doesn't have any reward and it's more natural during the game progress. Anyone who actually clicked on the banner has already shown a interest in your product by itself. And for the publisher on the other side, it captures all the volume on a certain page. So all the user on the certain page is captured as ad exposure and making money for the publisher. So that's the pros and cons for the banner format. The second one is what we call the sorry. We have different kind of a pricing for ad format. So basically, we can charge by CPM, CPC, CPA, which is cost per thousand view, cost per click, or cost per action. Normally, we're talking about we talk about the action is the activation of the game. Uh, so so basically, no matter what settlement way the client choose, we basically charge by eCPMs. So we have a module to calculate the price to make sure the publisher has some revenue in their pocket and the advertiser can make it back and get a stable volume of the traffic. The second ad format is a interactive ad. It happens during the progress of the uh, uh, it happens during the progress of a gameplay. For example, when a player, for example, they want a extra life in the game, they want a extra lucky draw in the game, they want to open a extra box in the game. So the trigger mechanism of the interactive ads is determined by the publisher. But once it's triggered, so it's a more in-depth introduction of the advertiser and gives more information than just a banner. So in this way, interactive ads actually has a higher conversion rate than banner ads because of the trigger mechanism and the user engagement is more casual, things like that. So the pricing is quite similar. Actually, no matter like what we're talking about, the settlement way by CPM, by CPA, at the end of the day, we charge our client and we pay our publisher by eCPM, which is a expected cost per thousand view. So we calculate that by the combination of CTR, which is exposure to click conversion rate, by ROI, which is the activation rate to transaction rate, and by the calculation of those two. The third way is a task ad. Task ad is the reason why we have task ads is uh, sometime some publisher of ours they have concern like if I put too much ads in the game, my user will think poorly of my project. It might intervene my user journey during the gameplay. So task ads has basically no intervene for the game for the user's journey during the game. It looks exactly like other tasks in the game for the game projects. It's just another task in the task wall. So it's also controlled by our API. This way, it's more organic volume and it has the minimum effect for the publisher. The price is also it's also similar to this. This is the part I want to mention a little bit on the previous topic about like advertising is more than just paying for the money. So we have to think of volume, that's number one, user conversion, that's number two, and user retention, that's number three. So from the beginning, even before, the purpose of today's topic is I want to also help the audience to answer some questions about there is a frequent question among different of our clients like what makes a ad campaign good one? What's the difference? Like why some projects can make the money back when someone doesn't have a better like feedback. This is the secret. For example, we have some e-commerce clients, and when they first come to us, they operate on our website by themselves without any strategy. So basically, they are publishing a e-commerce page through our network to different group of audience. The result, of course, is very poor. It doesn't have any transaction convert. Our logic later on to with the project is, for example, if you see a e-commerce platform in Telegram, it's selling computer, for example, what's the chance like at that moment you have a requirement to buy a computer? Even though you have the requirement, I think in Telegram, most of the people are very cautious about the information source and the anti-fraud stuff. So how do you trust the platform to if you have paid several $100s or even several $1,000s, you can actually get the computer shipped to your door? So that doesn't work. Of course, you just publishing a e-commerce website with computer to different audience of groups. Our recommendation is first, you should direct the user volume into groups or into your channels. In your channel, you should operate by your operating team to build up trust with the audience first. You maybe every day you post some introduction of the platform, introduction about your product, and then gradually you gain users' trust. And the second step is after you gain their trust, you have to have activities to boost the conversion, the transactions. So after a serial of operations, step by step, we have seen a quite positive conversion rate for e-commerce channel. Some of the channel that are publishing with us has a 5-to-1 ratio on their portfolio. That means they spend $1 on our platform, they have about $5 transaction coming out of the platform. So what I want to uh, what I want to say here is the strategy along the way. It includes about not only marketing, sometimes about operation, sometimes about product design, sometimes about even technology, the product design, the user journey in your product. It's a combination of effort, and then we will see a good result. So yeah, like basically all I'm saying above is like this: the difference between a good advertised campaign versus a bad advertised campaign is to in users vision, like all we can see is this little iceberg mountain above the water, but actually what makes difference is what's under the water. And that's a lot of things we need to think of, a lot of strategies we need to try out, things like that. So these are the topics of large audience of our existing network. Some of them are Web3 projects, some of them are Web2 juggernauts in the past. And here is the contact info of our salesperson. Here, this is his Telegram QR code. If you have any questions or if you have any requirement, please feel free to reach out to him. After this, we'll move on to the introduction about our product, that is the backend management platform to walk you step by step on how to create advertised campaign as well as how to get QR code, SDK code to be a publisher. But before that, I want to leave some time and some comments to see if there's any questions we can talk about.
Yeah, we have questions in the chat and we also have raised hands. And I see a hand by Rudolf. I'm pressing the button to allow you to talk. I think you can now unmute yourself and go for your question. Rudolf, hello. You are on mute, so let's try to do it a second time. Yaroslav, your hand is also raised,
Yeah.
please.
So thank you very much for your presentation. It's very useful. And main question, what is campaign you can provide for Tonnes project, like for free? And if you have the possibility to post the project in your app for free right now? This is my question.
We do have a incubation program working with Tonnes together. That program is targeted at to finding projects like yours with great potential to find their to help them with the first step. I think if you contact our salesperson here in here, I would say if but as you know, the project is more like for most of the projects in the incubation is more like a what's the English word for that?
You can say
Sorry,
Chinese,
I'm
I can
just trying
understand
to
Chinese.
but you know, it's a taped video program, so we have to think of the like majority of the other audience. So basically, we give you a small amount to start with, and then once you reach to the next level, both like you are satisfied with the conversion rate and the conversion result, like we give you like the extra money cashback after using our system. So that's the draft direction of the incubation program. But for the details, please reach out to our salespeople. He will be happy to assist you. And also in the meeting here, Eugene is also our like global salesperson. He will also share his contact info afterwards. So you can also contact him.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. I understand. I will reach your team, and I think we'll do something. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Yaroslav, for your question. And I
Thank
see
you.
a question in the chat. So the question says, "Hi Dan, is OpenAD competing with Telegram genuine ad system?"
Is OpenAD competing with genuine ad system? That is a very good question. I would say for advertisement, especially for Telegram, I think it's still in its early stage. What I mean by that is normally the advertising system works two ways. If you see the journey of mature ad ecosystem, there are two directions. Number one, the direction for Telegram itself, because Telegram is more has most of the data resource, has most of the coverage of the scenario in Telegram. Of course, that means the Telegram has the most volume, and by volume, the organic matching, the filtering of the user's data is it's gonna be more accurate than a third party. But the difference is, I think, compared with Telegram, actually doing that by itself, Telegram is also a encrypted and secure message system, which it's more like a trade-off of the data business and the data security stuff for Telegram ads. I think we have Telegram ads right now has a more advantage and more strength in group channel. That means like if you wanted to publish into different kind of groups, Telegram genuine ad system is the solution for you. We are more focused on the mini app scenario. It's more like in application volume. So that's the primary difference.
All right. So I hope that answers your question. Unfortunately, that question was left anonymously. And we have a couple of more questions. Anna asks, can you go into more details about publishers' CPM rates?
Yes, we are as you might know, ad system is a competing system. Our eCPM right now is about $2 per thousand view. By eCPM, what we mean is we in straight word is we pay $2 to the publisher on general for 1,000 exposure with a minimum requirement of conversion rate. For example, maybe it's a 5%, maybe it's 3%. It's in our price calculation module. So also the eCPM price is fluctuate because sometimes there is a lot of advertisers in the ecosystem. They compete with each other on the price. At those times, the price increases, and there are other times like there are just not too many advertisers in the ecosystem, so the price drops back. So on general, Recently, our rate on publisher CPM is around $2.
Okay. So the next question, what's the advantage of OpenAD against other competitors? So yeah, let's do it without naming a certain competitor, but yeah, let's try to focus on the advantages of OpenAD.
For sure, for sure. I think that is a great question. Like what I explained originally at the top of today's seminar, we are a fully Web3 solution. We bring transparency, we bring trustless solution to the ad business. And we were able to do this through a community level to build up our data monopoly from the community, from the bottom up perspective. As far as I know, we are the only Web3 solution so far that has this kind of solution. And the benefits, the advantage of those is, for example, in the past, in traditional ad network, we are not saying anyone are acting maliciously. It's like Bitcoin. Uh, uh, we are just saying they have the ability to do black box operation to earn the price difference during the way. But in our solution, everything is transparent. People can see users' behavior, can see who is actually participating in the ad progress. And if they think they are being volume washed, you can start a challenge in our network also to punish the publisher doing malicious acting. So to sum it up, summary it up, even though we are also doing advertisement like all the other ad network are doing, we are bringing a whole trustless and decentralized solution to the old question, and we are trying to solve that by transparency.
Okay, yeah. Let's then move on to the next question. What is the minimum amount of dollars to test a marketing campaign?
Sorry, the number changed several times. I don't really know the exact number, but I think it's either $20 or $50. And
$50.
you can register about $50. Thank you. But my suggestion is, like the strategy part, if you only spend like $50, it's more like a lucky draw, to be honest. It's not enough to cover even one channel of our publisher, let alone the test of the ad material. A good ad material have almost a 2 to 3 time conversion rate than a poorly designed one. So that alone, that's what I mean is, in the past, when one of our clients publishing their ads, they think, what difference does a banner make? So their original design have about 0.8% conversion rate, which is quite low. After the A/B testing and repolishing of the design of the banner, their conversion rate raised to about 1.3%, some dish like that. So that's just an example. Like by polishing the ad material, you can almost double or triple the conversion rate you're looking for. Let alone there are other strategies we can apply. So my suggestion is, for sure you can try it on our platform by yourself, but I would recommend you contact our team. We have a mature step SOP to help you onboard into the system.
Okay, so next question comes. So $500 will suit better to make some analysis.
That is a very good question. To be honest, it really doesn't relative to the amount. Of course, 500 is much better than $50, but it really depends on your requirement. Some of our clients they only publish into certain location. For example, some of them only target at Vietnam, some of them only target at CIS, and also the category of the projects they are publishing also makes a difference. To be honest, on average, to start with, I would say $2,000 to $3,000. $500, I think you can somehow finish the polish, the A/B testing of the ad material, but at least every week, we suggest that you change that material because we see after 3 days, the conversion rate coming from same ad material drops dramatically. So at least change them every week. And I would say if you really want some basic analysis, at least the $2,000 to $3,000 is like a more rational amount of money you're looking at.
Yeah, I hope that answers your question. So I think that was the last question from the chats. So whoever wants to ask something, please raise your hands, and after that, I will be letting you unmuting yourself. But before that, I think we have the second part of our today's presentation, right, Daniel? Eugene?
Yes. Eugene's gonna introduce about our product and our backend system.
All right. So yeah, shall we then start the part that Eugene will deliver? And yeah, in the meantime, if there will be some more questions, we can review them after Eugene's part.
Okay. Hello everyone. Thank you, Alec. Thank you, Daniel, for this opportunity. Let's start and look at our backend of our platform. First of all, you should make a registration of your account, and when you will get access, let's log in. Oh, sorry. One more time. You will get access to our platform, and from your account, you will get access for advertiser and volume owner opportunity of our platform. And you can create a campaign here as advertiser. Let's see, first of all, from this part. And we have a lot of options and settings for creating the campaign. And as you see, you should input titles and description of your campaign and choose the type of advertisement. And we have a lot of different settings of targeting. And as you see, you can input your budget inside the campaign and choose the price of CPM. After that, yeah, you can create your own campaign. But before this, I've created also 2 campaigns, and you can see all the statistics of these campaigns. It's 2 different types of campaigns. As Daniel said before, we have interactive and banners advertise, and you can see all the statistic here. the time of creation, and also you can edit these campaigns, for example. Yeah, and that's the part of advertiser. And also you can check the campaign bills, as you see. The next part is for volume owners. You can also create the slot of your company, and I've made some of them. Let's see on the interactive blood campaign, and you can see from the side of volume owner, you can use the price settings. It's the main thing here. It depends on your suggestions, and it depends on your mini app, which type you should choose. But our smart matching system works for the highest prices of the advertisement, and you can choose it, for example, and after this, you will get access for another settings, and put your app URL and share the installation guide code to your technical team. Okay, and from this site also you can view how to wait a bit. You can view all the documentation of our installation of our SDK if you're going to be a volume owner of our platform. Okay, and of course we have a personal center where you can change all your personal info, info about your wallet, and reset a password. That's all, I think, all about our platform. We have a lot of different options for your advertisement campaign, or if you want to provide your volume on our platform. Thank you. This is my Telegram. You can ask me some question, and we can provide the right direction for your advertisement. Feel free or answer some question.
All right, thank you so much. And yeah, I'd like to also remind everyone that we will be soon having some opportunities provided by the OpenAD protocol on our builders portal. Please stay tuned for that. It will be available for the Tonlist projects as well. And yeah, whoever is watching this as a recording, please feel free to leave your questions in the Tonlist chats or in the comments section, wherever you are watching this. And I think we still have time to ask questions, to have some discussion, maybe some comments or suggestions or anything else. You can just raise your hand using Zoom's feature to raise a hand. And after that, I'll be giving you the mic. Or you can just leave a comment in the live chat. Okay, so do we have anything else to add before we wrap up? Daniel, Eugene?
I think that's most part from our side. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much, guys, for your time. And that was really useful and insightful for those people who are building on Ton, who are working with their mini apps and struggling with getting that monetized and promoted properly. And yeah, please stay tuned for the updates. Tomorrow we will be having a roast session with the Ton Ventures team, with Howard, who is a technical director. Yeah, as again, that was something which is hosted only for the Ton Nest projects. And yeah, thank you so much once again. Thank you for everyone who joined, who is watching this as a recording, and for to our experts who have been delivering this wonderful presentation. Okay, then, saying bye-bye to everyone. Stay tuned and see you next time.
See you. Bye.